Alright, this is my kind of quick down and dirty review of Yamaha and their implementation of HD radios and the quality of their FM tuners in their receivers today. I got this thing turned on, hooked up. Here's a screenshot of the HD radio display. It's kind of nice that they show you, what the channel is and what's playing and where you are on the tuning scale. That's okay. The problem is the RF performance of this thing is just terrible. It misses strong local stations. It's not at all very sensitive. If you're looking for HD radio performance or even analog performance, it's just no good. And keep in mind, this receiver is hooked up, I got it hooked up to a real outdoor FM antenna. It's the AntennaCraft FM6. It's also known as the Radio Shack high gain FM antenna. And I have extensive experience with other tuners, with other HD radios. For example, down here we have this good old-fashioned Sony XDR-F1HD. That is just an absolute juggernaut if you're an enthusiast for FM radio. Its HD performance is spectacular. Its analog performance is untouchable. It is just, for $100, it is the best tuner you could possibly buy. And I got experience with a lot of good tuners. For example, over here, here's a nice mint condition Onkyo T-9090 Mark II. That's a good tuner. That's a superb build quality. It was $780 when it was new in 1988. That's a great tuner. It was a benchmark for many, many years. But I'm going to tell you something. I have a lot of respect for this tuner, but it just absolutely cannot touch this Sony little box right here. Oh my God, the performance is just out of control. Now, this Yamaha, it could not be more opposite from the Sony. The FM performance is just garbage. It's not sensitive at all. And even the internal build quality of this Yamaha unit is just junk. You look on the inside, you look at the heat sink, and instead of a big, thick, machined aluminum heat sink like most receivers have, it's just got a flat piece of aluminum with some tin that's been tack welded to it to try and make fins for a heat sink. It's thin, it's light, and I'm going to tell you something, the build quality at Yamaha these days is just garbage. This thing, I just got done selling it on eBay. It's definitely going to be the last piece of Yamaha equipment that I ever buy. I'm replacing it with an Integra DTR 50.3 receiver. I'm going to get the Onkyo outboard HD radio module. I think it's the UPHT1. And God, what a mistake this thing was to buy. I recommend you don't buy any Yamaha stuff either. It's just garbage.